All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. I'm the brother Aina, originally from GMS Dallas. I'm in the GMS Atlanta camp. And I'm just going to do a quick hit, man. Basically focusing on how people celebrating, 4th of July, right, today, but they've forgotten the solemn feast of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so I'm going to start off here in Amos chapter 8 and verse 10. All right, it says, "And I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head." So this is the will of the Lord, okay, to basically turn the feasts that, we had set up that were not made for the exaltation of the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All of those, feasts, and because that's what, when we say Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that's what they love to do. You got the FIFA World Cup going on. Every country is, representing, but who's the one going the hardest? Jake, from Judah all the way down to Issachar, man. So every time, there's that, feast of really vanity that our people are partaking in the Lord, he's not having no pleasure in that, right? It says, I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins. What does sackcloth represent? It represents mourning, lamentation, okay? It says, and baldness upon every head, okay? Whenever you would lament, you shave your head, it says, and I will make it as the mourning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day. So when the Lord take away all of this party and BS that our people are used to and accustomed to, it's going to be a lamentful day, okay? Speaking of lamenting, when you get that word bitter in this verse, it's the Strong's number is H4751, which is mar. Now, that word means bitter or bitterness, bitterly, okay? And we know the apostles that go into, America. It's no coincidence that it's named America, even though it's, from Amerigo Vespucci, which has an Italian roots. Okay, it just so happens to coincide with this Hebrew word mar, which also can be pronounced. The female version is Mara, right? So it's very similar to America, but it says bitterness. Bitter or acrid, okay, a metaphor of a sadness or sorrow, okay, sadness, bitter of a cry or weeping, like a loud and bitter cry, all right, because this place is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, okay, which what does Egypt means? Double straits, okay, so this place is going to get treated like Egypt. Now, why is that? Again, because our people, they want to, they don't want to let go of this place. Right? Let me get this precept here in Joel chapter 1. Okay, Joel chapter 1 and verse 8. Okay, it says, "Lament like a virgin girded with sackcloth for the husband of her youth." Why? Because the Lord going to take away the strength of Israel, which he has already done. When you go and you read the entire book of Lamentations, that's a key example. Chapters 1, 2, and 3, 4, they all go into how the Lord brought us down from this high position. We were a sovereign nation. We were, had young, strong men. And guess what? We got brought down low. And now that we're in this low position, serving under our enemies, Jake got a little bit of AC and some, some beer, and they're consoled. They're consoled with it. So the Lord said to lament. It says the meat offering and the drink offering is cut off from the house of the Lord. That's what Esau is trying to do. He's trying to cut off this ministry. He's trying to make you forget your power, man. Okay? But our goal, the men of the Lord, we're going to continue to push that name no matter what. Okay? It says the priests, the Lord's ministers mourn. That's what we're doing. We're sighing and crying for what? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to return. For all the abominations that's being done here, and for all of the wickedness that's being done. All right, we want it to end, man. All right, we're trying to get beamed up by them chariots, man. So, that's the point. The quick hit, Lord willing, was edifying. With that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and others, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Until next time, shalom.